right, Dorian, just what's it like to put on an NFL helmet and jersey and come out here?
It's amazing. It's a blessing. I feel really excited. Just when I first walked in here yesterday, even hearing my name being called, what I'm saying, just getting that phone call, it was amazing. It was a blessing. So very grateful for this opportunity. I'm not going to waste it. I'm coming out here, work every day, and prove my talent.
I know that it's mostly rookies, but you do have Daquan and Corey back there with you. What's it like having a couple guys that you can kind of learn a little bit from in your first couple days?
Yeah. So I played against him one time, but so I chopped it up with him when he came here. When I came here, so I just be going to them, asking little questions and stuff like that. Staying with my coach, making sure I ask them questions, and so definitely got to pull a vet to the side here and there.
How helpful is it to have somebody like Max to kind of work with, and you guys are in this same position and in this kind of together in a lot of ways.
It's amazing. So a little background, me and Max, we trained together during this whole process. So we kind of already work together. So I know how he works. I know how to make him a better player. He knows how to make me a better player. So that's what it's all about. Just making sure he's good, making sure I'm good, and then we go out there and compete and take a spot.
You said you guys worked out together and trained together. Mm-hmm. So what was the conversation like once you already knew he was here, once you got drafted over here as well? What was the conversation with him like?
Yeah, so what's it called? He called me. He was like, "Yeah, brother." We was like, "We going to work." We was just very excited because it was, like I said, we had a little tight group up in Phoenix at Exos. We were real tight knit up there, and we always knew that possibly one of us was going to be on a team together. So glad it's me and him because we work very well together, and yeah.
Obviously, training together and competing against one another, knowing that there's jobs on the line. Yeah. What's that dynamic like?
I mean, it's just a healthy competition. You can't basically be a-hole, I guess. But you just gotta coach them up. Don't be humble enough, to be a coach. At the end of the day, we all competing. And more of the story, I can help him as long as my production's still showing what it is. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, coach makes the final decision, So we gonna go out there compete, regardless. I'm gonna try to make more plays than him, and we gonna work at the end of the day.
Virginia Tech, you always shadowed the other team's number one receiver.
Yeah.
That competitiveness, is that something you've always had with you, that you want to go up against the top guy?
Yeah, man. So I'm very, 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 very competitive. That's just who I am. Like I said, I played 5 years at Tech, so I played a lot of football. So I understand and seen a lot. And so, so I'm very confident who I am and in my God-given ability, and I know what I do off the field just to make myself a better player. Smart, good IQ, very coachable. So, like I said, I love to compete, though, all the time.
I talked to Coach Mines at Virginia Tech this morning. He said that whenever he tried to take some of his starters out to give them a rest, you made sure to tell him that.
Yeah, we're going to work. Yeah, heck no, man, because at the end of the day, shoot, I need him to be better. I want to make him better. He needs to make me better. You know what I'm saying? At the time, to go out there on Saturdays and play, but now, what I'm saying, we playing on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays. So, you feel me? We got to just be better. We just got to be our best self every day, come in here, get better, and, just 1% better every day.
Go ahead.
So just I know the draft process, all of that stuff is grueling, and training, all that. Have you had time to catch your breath throughout all of this, or is it still just go, go, go?
So yeah, a little bit. I caught my breath after what was it? After pro day. It was a little couple Zoom meetings after that, but I was still working out. But yeah, we was Zooming every day, and then it was really after the 30 visits. So after the 30 visits calmed down, that's when I kind of got my breath. I took just 2 personal days to myself, kind of just re-got my mind right, and then just got back to work, because like I said, I knew draft day was coming up, and yeah, I knew I had to be prepared for this, rookie minicamp and all that good stuff.
Talked to Coach Parrish about you. You said in high school you used to be the skinny guy. Yeah. Guys just used to, I'll let you hear about it. How much did that kind of motivate you, especially somebody back then, you played receiver too, a lot of summer track until, junior year, but how much did that motivate you to show everybody that you had that toughness in you?
Yeah, so it motivated me a lot. Just going into college, knowing that my physicality is a part of my game that I consistently have to keep getting better at. But yeah, and reason why I took my 5th year at Tech was just so I can upgrade my physicality. And then just from my younger days, from freshman, sophomore year, just my work ethic in the weight room, I take pride in that stuff. I take pride in just who I am when I'm working regardless. My dad, a professional bodybuilder, so I kind of got that little background. So when I started lifting, you'll just see it. I look bigger than what I am, and a lot of people keep saying that. But so once we get to lifting and stuff like that, y'all gonna see me swole up. It's gonna be wow, who's this kid?
Have you had conversations with Christian or Trey or any of the returning corners?
So I follow CB on the gram. We're from the same spot. What's it call it? Probably gonna reach out to him for sure. But other than that, not too many people.
Late round pick, just like yourself, kind of thing. Like you can relate a little bit to taking pride in that pick, and obviously what he's made for himself with just hard work and the opportunity.
Got to. All it is hard work and work ethic, and I just feel like, hey, that's just that Maryland competitiveness. I'm telling you.
Sorry. Speaking of Benford, just what's the excitement level for you to land with a program that has a proven track record of developing defensive backs?
Yeah, so I mean, he's been doing what he do, in that 47. I've been watching him because I was, 44 in college, and so I just knew he wore an awkward number, so I just tuned in and I was like, okay, he got good technical, he pays attention to small details, and he just competes. So coming to the Bills organization, I knew I was landing at a very, very great spot. When I took my 30 visit here, I loved the building, I loved everybody in this building, in this program. Like, it was just like I could just tell like why, it's a playoff caliber team. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like the aura that people walk around here. It's just a different type of swagger, just a different type of feel when you get in this building. So it's like I want to step up to the plate and and just prove myself.
Nice to have a couple other tech guys here.
Yeah, man. I'm so happy to see them guys, Keontae Jenkins and Steven Gosnell. Me and Keedy were roommates, college roommates, so I'm very excited to be on the same team with him. And just so we can push ourselves. Like I said, I got Max, but it's always good to have, my boys, for sure.
Thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate it.